Welcome to the SAR channel, where sound and audio are demystified. The J37 is most often used to add warmth and character to a lifeless track, while naturally compressing the sound without using a standard compressor. The tape-style compression it creates has no attack or release times, so it avoids pumping and other unwanted effects common with normal compressors. Use the linked input control and the VU meters to set the input level. Make sure the loudest parts of the signal stay between +1 VU and +2 VU. This range works best for recording into the virtual analog tape. Try adjusting the linked level control and listen to how the sound changes. Higher input levels create more compression and distortion, while lower input levels sound cleaner and more transparent. In a stereo mode, the default setting uses model tracks 2 and 3. This creates a wider stereo image and better matches how real stereo tape recording behaves. If the stereo effect feels too strong, select only model track 2 or 3, which applies the same processing to both channels and reduces the width. For an even dirtier and more aggressive sound, turn up the saturation control. This works especially well on clean guitars or doubled vocal tracks. Input level sets how strong the signal is going into the virtual tape. Higher input adds more harmonic distortion, saturation, and compression. Output level adjusts the overall volume of the signal coming out. Level link connects input and output level controls. When linked, increasing input level lowers output level, and decreasing input level raises output level. Tape formulas are the chemical designs of different tape types made by EMI and recreated in the J37 plugin. EMI tape 888, early 60s, lo-fi and grainier, with more distortion around 1 to 8 kHz. EMI tape 811, mid to late 60s, better high-frequency response and slightly less distortion than 888. EMI tape 815, early 70s, flatter high-frequency response and least distortion, good when you want minimal calibration. These formulas were made in the 1960s and 70s, when recording levels were much lower than today, so watch the input levels carefully. Generally, -3 to 0 VU input keeps the plugin's gain structure correct. Tape formula selects which type of tape model you want to use. Speed is how fast the tape moves across the heads. The J37 lets you pick 15 IPS, inches per second, for better high frequencies and less distortion, or 7.5 IPS for tighter low frequencies but slightly weaker highs. Speed chooses the simulated tape speed. Changing speeds also affect noise and frequency response. At 15 IPS, highs are stronger and noise shifts 1 octave higher compared to 7.5 IPS. Bias is an inaudible high-frequency tone, usually 40 to 100 kHz, added to improve the quality of the tape recordings. Tape doesn't respond linearly at low signal levels, so the bias pushes the signal into the tape's linear range for better fidelity. Bias sets the level of this ultrasonic signal. Model tracks chooses which model tracks are used for processing. Wow is the pitch variation caused by small speed changes in the tape machine motor. Wow depth sets how strong this pitch modulation is. The default matches the average wow of the original J37. Negative values reduce the effect. Positive values increase it. Wow sounds different at 15 IPS and 7.5 IPS. Wow rate controls how much the wow frequency deviates from the default. Negative values lower the effect. Positive values raise it. Like depth, the result changes depending on the tape speed. Flutter is the volume variation caused by the tape moving against the machine's recording heads. Flutter depth sets how strong this effect is. The default matches the average flutter of the original J37. Negative values reduce it, positive values increase it. Flutter sounds different at 15 IPS and 7.5 IPS. Flutter rate controls how much the flutter speed varies from the default. Negative values lower the effect, positive values raise it. Like depth, the result changes with tape speed. Noise level sets the amount of added noise, including signal-related and modulated noise. Saturation level adjusts how much saturation is applied. This is different from increasing input and lowering output, and both can be used together. Delay type switches between different delay types. Delay mode switches between delay modes. Delay level controls how much delay is applied. For slap delay, it's in dB. For feedback and ping-pong delays, it's in percent. Loudness stays consistent between types. Delay time sets the delay duration. Delay link connects delay level and delay time. Any offset between them is kept when linking. Delay sync syncs the delay to the host tempo. Delay HP sets the high-pass cutoff for the delay path. Delay LP sets the low-pass cutoff for the delay path. VU meter shows input or output levels. Meter I/O selects the metering mode. Thank you for watching till the end. To better understand each video, make sure to watch the previous ones. Some may serve as prerequisites for the next. If you have any questions or opinions, feel free to leave a comment. Until next time, subscribe and stay curious.